now locked into the Point Makers podcast with the Davis brothers, Darren and Demetrius. Now, let's get into it.
Rest in peace, Belski. Yo, what's good in the hood, everybody? Welcome to the Point Makers podcast with the Davis brothers, Darren,
Demetrius.
And tonight's special guests are two men who are dear friends of ours who have been instrumental in the early success we had as artists back in the day.
Yes,
These
sir.
men were producers as well as artists and businessmen. They have now evolved into promoters and songwriters who have made great contributions to Bay Area culture. They are Damon Pierson and Rob Bess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up?
What's going down? What's going down?
Long time.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
people
blessing,
right
man.
here.
Why don't y'all introduce yourself to the audience individually? Tell them
Go ahead, Rob.
Rob Bess, producer, artist, writer. We still in a group called Hoopla. We just ain't done a record in 20 years.
Yeah, but you still group.
Hey,
we still a group though.
Right.
But
You can
I've
do
been
it. You
trying
can
to
do
get him to do it, but
You can do it.
You're gonna gaslight it. Go
But,
ahead.
You seeing Rob though on the
producer,
internet
writer.
though? You still be putting.
Oh, Rob
out.
doing his
yeah.
thing still.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
I'm still.
I follow
selling
you, man.
songs.
I see what you be up to.
Yeah, and I got a fishing show coming up. We're going to Clear Lake this weekend.
Yeah, you do be
Get
doing
that
a lot
going.
of fishing
That's
too.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
there
be
you
coming.
go, man. Shit.
Yeah, so
So
we
yeah,
moving.
Damon Pierson. This cat. Like, I think we have 48, 49 years worth.
Don't
So
tell our age. Don't tell our age. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we did the music thing. I mean, no complaints about that. We did that to the full
Yeah.
in every aspect, management, artist, label,
Yes, sir.
production. From here to LA to Atlanta and back and forth a couple of times. So that was a blessing. That was a good time. And one good thing that we all know, music industry was a lot different back then.
Yeah, much
You know, people
Absolutely.
could still enjoy themselves and have
Right.
a good time, and it
And you
wasn't
can
so
make some money.
political,
Right.
and it wasn't
right.
all about you got to do that. It was starting to get that way.
It was starting.
It was
yeah.
starting, but so now was promoting parties and events. Been doing that. Gonna jump in head first with the old Hoopla crew on Hooked on Bait. Y'all remember that name?
Hooked
Yeah,
on
Hooked
Bait.
That's
on
the name
Bait,
of the fishing
okay.
show. We're gonna film
All right.
the pilot and a
So
few
y'all doing the
episodes.
show for the fishing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hooked on
yeah.
Bait. It's gonna be fishing. It's gonna be music.
Where that's
a little
gonna
bit of
be?
everything.
But it's gonna be-
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
gonna be
where
comedy,
it's gonna be
too.
at?
Right.
Where you gonna do
Well,
that?
we're gonna
You know what I
film
mean?
the first
Something a little
episodes
different.
and everything
Right.
up in
It's a
Clear
big
Lake.
industry.
We're gonna come back out here, then we're gonna film some more.
Uh-huh.
But we're gonna get some of that scenery,
Right.
Yeah.
some of that beautiful, the lake,
Yeah, I
the
gotta be a
trees.
part of that, man. You know I like.
Oh, it's
fishing,
all
too,
good,
so
man.
yeah,
We'll
Yeah.
bring y'all on one of the ones when we come
Absolutely.
back.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Absolutely.
We'll take care of that. So we're doing that, and of course, we all fathers, so we all taking care of our families and
Yeah.
making sure everything's good. And that, I mean, that's
Fathers,
really,
grandfathers.
everything that we do now is for them.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
Like I said, you guys will figure out through this podcast how long we been doing this, but we done did just about everything you could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing left but to
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
let the kids
Yeah.
prosper.
Right.
Let them
Right. Yeah.
prosper,
Yeah. That's
and
what
let's
it's
just
about,
keep-
man.
But we still leading.
But me and me say that all the time, right? That's the difference between real ones and fake niggas. What we say, like a real one, nigga, like we just said before we even got put on air. Whatever we don't get, we done had and blew it, so it wasn't for us.
It ain't no thing.
Right.
So it's time for us to carve out a pattern,
Yeah,
and a
absolutely.
pathway. Would you say me?
I say absolutely. I'm a true believer of passing the baton, man. You got to
Yeah, you
pass the
gotta do
baton.
that.
You got to,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
got to.
And if we don't do it, look, what did you just say? The fake what?
The fake niggas. step
They
in the
gonna
way.
do it.
They gonna do it,
And they gonna trick another generation.
right.
Yeah.
So real, and I hate when I'm watching social media and a lady or a woman is trying to say a real man is you don't have no idea.
Nah, yeah.
Because she going off what the
Here
media
we
telling
go.
her.
Or
we
what
go.
she want.
Or what
Yeah,
she
yeah,
want.
her
Right.
When
ideal
she don't
one.
even necessarily know what she wants.
Okay. Hold that thought. Hold that
Hold
thought.
that
Hold
thought.
that thought, because we
Don't
finna
get him
deep.
going.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But I want y'all to break it down a little more about yourselves first, so
Okay.
then everybody will really understand how
Come to
your
these
mind, your
understandings.
way of thinking is even formulated.
It's
So
all good.
let them know where y'all grew up and what schools y'all went to and all that.
Okay. I met that.
Yeah.
So I was born in Oakland, and then in the second grade, we moved from Monticello High Street to Daly City.
Okay.
That's a
DC,
big
baby.
difference.
Yeah,
that's a big
I mean,
difference.
I went from riding motorcycles up and down Monticello
Uh-huh.
to a bunch of fog You know what I mean? Bunch
But
of
he had to run into a real one.
different type of. Well, it was different type of races. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
So
multicultural.
new
A lot
to
of
me, right?
Asians over that way.
Yeah. I mean, they were cool, but I'm just saying it was different.
Yeah, very.
So when I went to school, I ain't really had no friends or nothing. He was the only one that had an afro. A big afro, too. He had an afro, right? And he came in with his sisters, and they was kind of riders like my family was.
Right.
Okay.
So we got cool.
Damn Piersons.
Yeah. So we clicked.
I know.
So we clicked up ever since then, and then I mean, once you get into the business stuff, that happened a little bit later.
Right.
Hoopla started. I was in jail when Hoopla started.
Okay.
So I didn't know that.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
I was today years old when I found that out.
We'll tell a couple of
things.
in a couple of minutes.
So, about you, my brother.
So this is what I say. When it comes to like Daly City, right? The problem back then was folks thought, oh, it's Daly City, it's the suburbs, okay.
Yeah.
But what it really was mainly blacks. Second was Latinos.
Yeah.
And we're talking about first generation Latinos where the parents don't speak no English.
Right.
But the kids do.
Right.
Everybody else that wasn't black or Latino was an immigrant.
Okay.
Some family from Germany, one from Greece, where the parents didn't really speak English, so they just got here.
Right.
So it was more, if you would, like now, it's all Asians.
Right.
See, it wasn't really like that then.
Right.
Yeah,
so as we were growing up, we were like, black folks, Latinos, and small and immigrants and things like that. So it was a cool experience growing up. I had a best friend already that I grew up with.
Mark Whitfield.
His sister went to school with my sister. His brother went to school with my brother. We just fell in line.
That fool don't like
and
me.
And then, but third grade, I tell you, Rob don't want to tell you.
I was messing with the bras,
Rob don't want to tell the story.
That's why he teamed
what
up
happened
with
in
me.
the third grade, Dub, was I came outside and I'm talking to my boy Mark, and I'm like, man, let's go over there.
I got the
with the girls. It's third grade. Third grade. They playing high jump. Let's go over there.
City.
He want to play kickball still. Nah, I'm done with the kickball.
Yeah. Nah.
So I go over. Rob knew. He's in my class, but he's new. Nobody knows him. It's like, who's this? Where'd he come from? He won't be around. Yeah. So when I go over there and I'm looking at the girls, I look up. The new guy's over here. And I'm like, okay, he knows something too.
Yeah. Tasha Peace.
So then we like linked up right then. I'm gonna tell you the coldest part, right? Then me and him kind of beat up my old best friend.
Mark.
It was kind of a third grade beat up, so it wasn't that, but that was like the turning point when I was letting him know I'm not messing with you no more. This is my nigga right here. Since it's been like that since the third grade, I guess I made the right choice, right?
So long he here with you right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So growing up there, man, it was a great experience. We had a lot of families.
Yeah.
That was staples in the neighborhood. My family, Pierson family. You had the Waters family,
Lopez
family, the Birch family, Morales, even the Latino, whatever. We had strong families. So you saw
Daly City taught me the first black person speak Mexican.
Wow. Really?
Met my first Honduran.
Yeah, from Honduras.
Right.
A whole family.
Darker than all of us.
Right.
Yeah. I walk in thinking I'm about to get some chicken or something.
Burrito.
And they talking that. I'm like,
they're talking Spanish and eating burritos.
So how did you finally get over to the city to play ball in it? Because, that's something we want to touch on because a lot of people probably don't know, man. My guy here, man, just got a
Hall of Fame.
Daly City Hall of Fame.
He was balling.
Basketball player, man. This man was really, doing his thing back in high school, man. So,
yes, he was.
So I got into hoops in like the 5th grade. I seen my dad play in back then they used to have the teachers versus the parents.
Right.
And I didn't even know my dad ever attempted to play any sports. And they said, "Oh, come on, Mr. Pierson, come play." And he was, if you know my father, Rob, know this. Back then, he didn't own tennis shoes. Right. All he wore was dress shoes, and suits.
So he played in his dress shoes.
Man, that boy took his jacket off and caught a little step and got the ball and did a little something and shot. And I was like, "Dad, I didn't know you could play hoops." He's like, "Oh yeah, you a whole bunch of stuff you don't know. I learned later on." But yeah, I got into hoops after that, man, and I hit a growth spurt. And by the 5th, 6th grade, I was like already like 5'8", 5'9". Right. So I was playing center.
Right.
Rob was on the team.
Yeah.
See that y'all didn't know Rob when Rob was little.
Right.
All them years that we was growing up, third grade up to sophomore in high school, he was shorter than me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, by a lot.
Right.
Yeah, I was about 5'9".
Rob was about 5. You was shorter than you. Got to be 5'9". You was about 5'6", and I was
wasn't
like
that short. That was about 5'8".
I got the picture,
5'6".
but we won't get into that. We know
I was
no more
short
than
though.
He was 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay. So I got into the hoops, and then I'm playing. We winning, playing, getting better. Then my 8th grade year, my brother was like, "Hey, you're not gonna grow no more," because my daddy 5'10", he 5'9". Right. He said, "You need to learn how to be a point guard."
Right.
So my brother started working with me with my dribbling, all of that. So by 8th grade, I was starting point guard on my team.
Right. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, where I'm gonna go to high school at? My family went to Ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Ceremony Close.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, all my family. And they was rivals with Jefferson.
Right. Right.
So I didn't want to go to Jefferson.
Right.
And then Westmore, y'all beat niggas up there. So you can see why I didn't want to go to school there, right?
Yeah, so how you end up at the Catholic school?
I'm about to tell you. So I'm watching TV that summer of the 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And SI was playing for the state championship.
Okay.
They lost. Levy Middlebrooks, Dave Wilson, them, that year, 84. So I'm like, hey, Mom, this is a school in San Francisco. They going to the championship. I want to play for them. And she's like, yeah, Mom waved her hand at you. And then about 2 months later, this boy called me on a Sunday morning. What you doing? I said, man, I'm just chilling. What you talking about? Yeah, my mom trying to take me to this orientation, man. I don't want to go, man. I told her I ain't going unless you go. How I get involved? So I'm like, okay, cool. That's him and his mom. That's my mom and him. So we go to the thing. It said SI.
SI.
And they taking us all around.
Rob went to SI too?
No.
Nah.
His mom was trying to get him to go there.
But I
and
passed
he
the test
took
and
me on a
everything.
fluke.
Yeah.
And we went.
They didn't have no girls.
Yeah,
none of them did.
I went all around there, and I was
They
like,
do now,
I told my mom, I said, I really want to go to school there. And I had
he wanted to go there to play.
I had a cousin that had went to Bellarmine and another cousin that went to Sarah. So we kind of knew WCAL. So they found out who to talk to. And that summer, we went and met with a guy named Mr. Phelps. He ended up just passing away. He ended up being the chancellor at Bishop O'Dowd. He was running things over there. And he came to one of my games, and that boy came in there, and after the game, he was like, yeah. So where you going to high school? I said, well, I'm probably gonna go to Jefferson or something. He said, no. We're gonna get you over here. So they started talking to my mom and them. We both went to the test.
Yeah.
So I passed the test. Rob, halfway through the test, looking at me like, I'm not answering any more of these questions.
I'm not going to school.
I don't want to. He let me know, I'm not going to finish the test because I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to go to school.
But I wanted to go there and play hoops. Because in my mind, they just went to the state championship.
And they gonna go again.
They wrote. They wrote.
I ended up being up there all the time. But
then when
I
got in, I found out all them niggas graduated. And I was left there. Yeah, they was gone. That was their one team.
Right.
So it was. But that's how I got there, man. And I'm telling you, it was culture shock. Because it was like, everything I know about politics and how this world runs, I learned in high school.
Right.
From how they operated.
Right. Especially at that school.
Learn the hierarchy. Learn what nepotism is. Learn what your lineage can get you versus if you walking it off the street.
Right.
And then, just on the racial issue, I saw black dudes not make the squad. That was better than 10 of these dudes. But because they wasn't 10 times better.
Right.
And it's a sad situation, but you learned a lot.
Right.
It taught me a lot about where we are as black men in this world and how, because they love me.
Right.
Because I was the loud, brash, and not only that, guess what's going to happen when we get on the court? I'm going to give you 25.
Right.
You're going to get it, a full dose. Right. And when you come to the games, I'm going to dunk, I'm talking shit, I'm doing all that. So they had never had no player like that.
Right.
So I was like culture shock. Rob will tell you, they tried to change me when I got there. Oh, we need to move your shot and stop talking. I said, nigga, get your ass off me. I'm about to tell these folks whatever I want to. I'm about to shit on you, and I'm going to shit on you. So it was a great experience. This guy went through it with me because he was right there riding with me the whole time, man. So it was great. The academics were great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got accepted to basically any college I wanted to go to. Yeah. And I'm hard-headed, so I went my own path. But, going to SI was a big, you look back and you say, oh, what if I would have went here and what if I would have went there? And you're like, I think I'll take, like we was talking earlier, whatever was for me was for me, and that's what I did. Right. And because now what? Everybody knows, oh, that's the nigga that went to SI.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, it allowed you, well, not allowed you, but it provided you the chance and the opportunity to link with your best friend.
Yeah.
And start a business and a rap group, music production and everything, which I mean, for quite a while, you guys had a pretty good level of success doing it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, that started off.
Now that's a
That
crazy
started off
story right
comedy.
there.
Luckily, it's over 7 years, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tell you what really happened.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, they can't get it.
I don't
no
know,
more.
man. You better be
It's all
careful.
right.
Yeah, look.
Be careful.
Well, put it like this.
Speak lightly.
Well, the store ain't even open no more, so.
All right.
But you're right though. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we
Name would change to protect the industry.
it started
Absolutely.
off
Absolutely.
as Hoopla Productions, right? It
Uh-huh.
was me as a singer, Dame as the rapper, and then we had this dude from Oakland named Boogie, right? So we didn't have no. So I used to work with Hillary and Bobby Brown down in Frisco and Sweets and them.
Uh-huh.
So I knew how to work everything, and I knew how to run the studio, and I knew how to make the beats. And I didn't have the equipment.
Right.
So we got the equipment.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna put it to you like that.
Yeah, we got equipment too, so I know what
Yeah,
you're
we
talking
got
about.
the equipment.
We got
right,
equipment.
especially back in them days, and it wasn't no,
Look, young and dumb.
Yeah,
Watch
we got
what
the
we did.
equipment.
Young and dumb.
So we go to LA. We had a place to stay in LA. We go to LA, and Quest, which is wanted to sign us, wanted to sign the production company. So it was gonna be Dane as Dusty Debonair, Rob Bess, and Boogie, and he wanted to sign.
Let me just say this one part. I want you to keep going. When we got the equipment still in the boxes, we didn't go to the studio. We left.
Yeah.
And took the stuff to LA.
Right.
We was gonna set it up in LA. So we never popped open one box, never.
You didn't know what you had?
We know what we had because we bought it from the store.
Yeah, we seen what the
but
box.
you need to know that because
we went to LA that night. We hit the 5.
We was out.
So
we had meetings 2 days later.
So I wanted to get
Monday.
the shit set up. We had the house set up where we were staying for a couple of months, and everything was cool. So the beat machine wasn't working.
That's when you had to have a drum machine for sync.
Right.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get no sync.
I knew about the Hollywood.
This nigga was stressed out, so I ain't getting no sync. And he like, I said, dude, and I finally told him, I said, dude, I think it's something wrong with the drum machine.
So we take the motherfucker back.
Hold on, first, you gotta have the discussion.
What?
I said, we both said, now we know we just got the drum machine.
Right. Yeah.
We thinking it ain't been enough time.
Oh, yeah.
For no information to be gotten.
Yeah.
So we got time. It was just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Usually take a week.
Right.
Yeah. So we go back.
We go to the store.
We go to the Guitar Center to replace
Swap it out in LA.
Oh, they got the Guitar Center in LA?
Yeah, Guitar Center was everywhere
Hollywood
back
Boulevard.
Then. We went in there.
Hollywood Boulevard, brought the
because we had got some equipment from the Guitar Center too before.
They took it, and we was in there for like 30 minutes.
Dude was shucking and jiving.
Right? So I walked outside to smoke that's when Black first came out. I was smoking a Black. Police roll up. Now I had a decision to make. Do I stay outside or do I go in? Luckily, it was Damon and my cousin in there, right? So I run in and I yell
This nigga trying to tell me, hey. I'm like the nigga right there.
I said, well, man, just walk towards the door.
It's like, excuse me.
And then they stopped us, and then I played it off. Anyway, make a long story short, they take us in, whatever. They let Dame go because it was a stolen item. We told them we brought it off the street.
Yeah,
so
they can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, wasn't nothing on it. So let Dame go. They let my cousin Howard go. 2 weeks prior, I was down there at a BBD concert and got a DUI. No, 2 months prior, and got a DUI. Came back to the gate and completely forgot about it. Right. So he says, "Well, Rob, you got to stay."
They took you to the county?
What?
Oh, man.
9,500.
LA
You know what got me through it, though? Man. Real talk. No one knew who I was. So no one fucked with me.
And that fool called.
No one knew who I was.
That fool called out at 3 in the morning. Nigga. I'm like, nigga, what y'all got a concert going on?
What?
3 in the morning? Man, you got phone calls at 3 in the morning?
Because they all singing.
They sing. Well, there, when you, county, how it worked then is, they take you to county for a couple of weeks, and I had to go to 9,500, right? So 9,500 is a big ass room with 60 beds and 75 people.
Damn,
that's
terrible.
Up.
Yeah.
So, but once you get past those 2 weeks, so you could use the phone. And the phone used to be right there, so you could always you could call collect with them phones back then, as long as nobody was on them.
Yeah.
And then they sent me off to camp. So I finished.
How long you was in there then?
I was in there for 3 months.
Long
Damn.
3 or 4
enough for us
months.
to
For a
lose all
DUI?
the
Yeah.
long
LA
enough to
don't
lose
play.
all the
So
deals that
this
we
how
had.
Hoopla started. So I called Dane. They finally let my motherfucking ass out, right? Was about to let me out. So I called Dane. I was like, nigga, you got
That's
to drive
fucked
back down
up.
here to get me. This, yeah.
No,
So,
let me.
so I was on the okay. You can take it from there.
No. I want you. I still want you to finish there, but we got to understand some things.
The
So
food.
the dude said, Damon Pierson, yeah, you can go. Howard Bess, yeah, you can go. He said, Robert Bess, yeah, you got a problem. Yeah, you got a problem. So he took
Yeah.
Rob. So we thinking Rob gonna go to court in the morning.
Then get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
We gonna be back on schedule.
Judge didn't like me not showing
So
up.
I'm like, okay, why this nigga ain't call me?
Yeah,
yet?
he
I'm
got that
waiting
failure
at
to
the spot.
appear. He ain't letting you go.
This nigga called
He
me
gave me
and
6
said,
months and I did
I said,
3.
nigga, where you
That's
at? What's the
fucked up.
address?
That is fucked up.
So I can come swoop you up, nigga. The nigga been calling that, waiting for the music.
Right.
And that nigga said, nigga, they gave me 27 days, nigga. I said, what? But we from San Francisco. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't
You
do shit like
the jail
that.
time for that.
Yeah.
He's like, nigga, the judge gave me 27 days, nigga.
It was more than that.
I know.
I
I'm just
just
saying
did it,
that's where it
cut it in
started.
half.
You got a little more because you got in that fight. You tell
Yeah.
that part too.
You got a fight in the county?
Man.
Yeah, just one.
So it was
Just one.
so now picture this.
Young nigga.
I'm at the house
I understand.
I'm at the house that we rented in
I won.
Absolutely.
in Culver
But they
City.
transferred me the next day, so I was happy about that.
And we got all kind of equipment.
I ain't gonna lie.
Brand new. Out the box. Looking pristine. Samplers, keyboards,
Yeah, all that.
sequencers.
Hold on. Is that the same equipment y'all had when we met y'all?
Yep. That we brought
Yeah.
that back from LA and we end up getting
But
Well,
we
I
got
mean,
some more, though.
Ben knew you, but when
Right.
we started
But
doing
we
the
got,
music,
when we
but we
started,
got
we was
some
doing
more,
that.
though.
I knew
we
y'all
had a
since high
board
school.
then.
But here go the
So,
part. I
to
didn't
clear that
know
part.
nothing about nothing.
Right.
I was a rapper.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about plugging
Producing,
nothing
yeah.
up or I hadn't done any of that.
Right.
Rob was making all the beats and all the music and doing all the recording and everything.
Right.
I'm looking at the equipment like,
Yeah,
What
trying to
can I do
figure
with
this
this,
shit
huh?
out.
Yeah, and I tried to plug it in, but we didn't have no sequencer, so I couldn't do nothing anyway.
Right.
But man, let me tell you though. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. That put us in a position that changed what we was doing for the positive.
Right.
So anytime something negative happens,
Mm-hmm.
if there's a positive outcome, then when you look back on it, you should have that in your mind.
Right.
Because if that hadn't happened, we would have never been no group.
Right.
Yeah, because I called him to pick me up. And I was like, where Boogie at? He said, Boogie went back home. I said, oh, you just stayed at the house we was at? He's like, yeah, I ain't gonna just leave.
I'm gonna leave you
nigga.
down here.
I'm like, okay.
So you stayed down there all the while?
All
All
the
the
time.
time that
Stayed there
nigga
the
was
whole
gone,
time.
nigga. I damn near went and
So
got
I
me a
said, well, why don't we
part-time
just
job.
do this? I said, why don't we just do this? Let's just turn it into a group, Hoopla, and then you do the rapping, and then I'll do the singing and the production, and I'll do some rapping on there. But
Right.
it's gonna be catered towards more of that type of diversity, and we'll get a live band and really go full throttle, because then that'll bring a whole nother,
No, he
optimism.
didn't want to tell the other story of how
And that was cool.
how I even started doing music. I was a college basketball player.
Right.
I was going to UC Riverside, living my La Vida Loca.
Right.
But that's
Just
when I was doing the Rob Bess
Look,
thing.
enjoying life. Let me tell you. So he came down for a show. He had a show in L.A.
That was before
I said,
Hoopla.
"Cool." I said, "You and your boys, you know the dancers,
I think they did go to
Robbie,
Yeah.
okay, and another guy. It's two of them,
Yeah.
Mike. Tall Mike.
Mike and
Yeah.
Robbie. So Mike and Robbie come down with Rob. Rob was started doing music before I left to go to Riverside.
Uh-huh.
So he said, "Man, I got a show." So I'm like, "Okay, come on down."
Carlos and Charlie's.
I'm going to act like your manager. I got my briefcase. I put my suit on. They came. They rehearsing in our little rec room and whatever. And these two cats is like going at Rob like, I'm looking at Rob like, did I miss something? Since I was gone, why are these dudes talking to you like this? Rob, you better know your steps. And you better not mess up. You've been doing this and doing that. And I'm looking at him
I
like,
just
I
laughed
thought I
at
was
him.
going to have to slap somebody. Like you was talking about.
I
So-
just laughed at him.
So
Like,
they
yeah,
talked
that's
all,
weird.
I mean, they got there on a Friday. The show was on Saturday. Rehearsed Friday night. Talk mess all Friday. We got back to my apartment. Talk mess. The next morning, practice, rehearsal, they talking mess. We get to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in here playing,
Carlos and Charlie's.
what's the cat's name that's over Universal?
I forgot.
The white dude that got all the money. That killed Whitney Houston. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh.
said that on.
Clive Davis.
Clive Davis. So I'm
Clive.
doing my Clive Davis. I got my suit on. I'm suited and booted. I'm walking up there into the club. Yeah, I got Rob Bess. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of dancers. We need some space. Getting to the table and all this. We all good.
I remember that.
Man, they got to the show and started performing. And these two cats did the worst rendition of dancing, stiff, falling, forgetting steps. Rob's still doing his thing. He don't even know they messing up. And I'm looking at him like, how could they talk all this mess?
Yeah, that's what be happening.
And they're not gonna come through. Man, we got out of there. We stayed in Riverside about 45 minutes from LA. I cussed them niggas out all the way. I said, Rob, check this out. I'm gonna be your dancer. I'm sending these niggas back on the bus tomorrow. Is that what I told you?
They was on the bus.
They was on the bus tomorrow, and we started booking Rob Best shows, nigga, and I was the hype man.
Right.
That's how it really started. I come out, flow some rap off the head, nigga. I thought I was Boogie Down Productions anyway, so I was dancing.
I remember them days. That's
we was winning. Back then, they was doing showcases, $500, winners, $400, $300 second place. Nigga, we was living off of it. Because I was gone from school.
We stayed on Hollywood Boulevard.
Once he got that, before he even got down there, I had already mailed it in with them. I hurt my knees and I hurt my eye. That's it for me. These cats is a little too big.
So then shortly after that is when we ran into y'all, through our hookup. Shout out to Angie.
Yeah.
Angie
Angie
and Tiffany.
And, Dub, I didn't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead. Yeah, that dude, that's real. She called me.
Yeah, right.
That's real.
But
I already knew you.
Right. So
because shit, we was at.
We knew each other.
No, but she got at me.
We didn't know y'all was in the music. Y'all didn't know we were.
Right.
So that's where that came.
That's
and
real.
so
you was my high school teammate in football.
Yeah. So, I got you. God.
Right. Yeah.
So
so
get back to
then
that
it started, and that's why right now, man, we forever grateful to y'all, man, for real, because 1990, we was putting our group together,
GRP. Y'all welcomed us.
And I ain't gonna lie, right?
Man.
A lot of motherfuckers, they didn't know y'all, so they thinking y'all squares and all this, because they don't know y'all.
Right?
Y'all not from Hunters Point or from San Francisco, so they thinking, these some Data City and they dancing and they singing, so they thinking other shit. Not knowing that y'all solid individuals regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless to what they think, they didn't know y'all. So, me and Michi kind of like knuckleheads, so we really couldn't find them. Motherfuckers, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Motherfuckers were scared to even align themselves with us because of what the shit that me and my brother was doing. Nigga, we might be at a party, nigga, and say we part of a whole crew. Me and Meech might take off on some niggas now. you niggas gotta perform. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas, so, niggas knew that so they was like, but y'all, all the square shit they thought about y'all was the first niggas that really opened y'all homes. Y'all had a studio in this man's basement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was in a house. We wasn't in something like this here or something like that.
No, we was
it
in
was
the
a
house.
business.
Right.
This was his personal home. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we cut our first songs, bro.
I remember Angie called us up. She came to, because Angie was doing a little rapping with us.
Right.
She's on the she's on
one of the
the B side of one of the Hoopla records.
She was like, you need to fuck with
and she was like, I want y'all to fuck with my cousins. Then we like, okay. At that point, we was like, who is your cousin? And then she like, Darren and Michi. I was like, oh, we know Darren. I didn't know they y'all.
And when she said,
I met you through people. I met him through football, and I didn't know you when we were sophomores yet. But then Double,
right? Dub was gone.
I was gone.
He was gone. They got Dub up out of there.
I was gone. I was in the bungalows back at State at College Park.
I'm gonna tell you what was interesting. So then, one thing about me and him, we was just talking about this before we got here. I was reading some of the questions, and y'all was like, "Well, what other artists have you guys produced or work with?" And we don't really work with a lot of people.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Us, Big Mac,
and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? And our inside crew. So it was like when Angie was like, "Okay," me and Angie left, and me and Rob was talking like, "Okay. All right, yeah, we can definitely fuck with y'all. Definitely can come in and get some studio time. They kind of bring in their own music or what they want to do, and boom, all we gotta do is record it and turn the knobs. And then it was like, we both look at each other like, we can't really charge it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't do it. We can't do it like that, because then it ain't gonna work.
Right.
Yeah. And not because y'all wouldn't have paid.
Yeah, that ain't
but because it just wasn't gonna work.
No, that just ain't how y'all.
It's just
with y'all. But see, that's what y'all.
We
charge
family.
We charge a whole lot.
Family shit.
Right, I know, but I'm saying, but y'all, like I said before, it's genuine.
Yeah.
I never had to say like these niggas question y'all loyalty, fakeness, and
I wanted to see y'all succeed.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we was in the scene. I knew niggas was hating on y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
we heard already through the grapevine
Right.
talking
Yeah.
that y'all, we damn near knew almost before Angie, but we knew y'all had went a few places and people was like, nah.
Right.
We
Right.
was like, nah, we can't turn them away.
Yeah.
Now y'all
Yeah,
showed
they
us
come over here. I
genuine
told them
love.
they can- I said,
Yeah, I
they
said,
can
yeah,
come
but
over
tell
here.
them to come on over.
They can come over here.
And let's do it. And that's, and then y'all was
Because
doing
you
your
gotta
thing.
think
cool
about it,
ever
right?
since.
This nigga singing on one of our early most famous songs.
Hope for me.
Hope for me.
Bitch, hold for me.
I never forget that session. I was singing it somewhere different. One of y'all, I can't never forget which one it was. It might have been you, Michi, when we was at Mark Fives and I was singing it a certain way,
It might have
right?
been-
No, it was you.
Might have been Squeezer ass.
No, it
was
wasn't
me.
Squeezer.
It
It
was
was
me.
you.
It was me.
It was you.
I was like, nigga, you better put some soul in
Yeah,
that shit,
yeah.
nigga.
Okay,
You walked
yeah.
in and
I said,
this
make that
nigga
shit
sang
sound
it.
nasty,
I said,
nigga.
no, I said, what you
Because he
mean,
was trying to
double?
even make
Yeah,
it
he
sound
was-
cute, right?
cute,
I was
yeah.
like, nah,
No,
nigga,
double,
make
I
that
swear.
shit sound
No,
yeah.
I said double. Okay, show me. And he said, hello. I said, oh, okay, nigga.
Yeah.
This
You gotta
nigga
drag
double
that note.
crazy. And then I
but
sung
that
it
was-
just like that.
Yeah, but
That's
that
classic.
that
That's
was
classic. I like that
the
song.
song of that EP.
I
That
think
was
I
the
did
song.
that beat too, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beat y'all did is now, I make my wife play it all the time, the original, that Bill Withers
Yeah.
sample.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Got for life, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
You know,
but yeah,
but it was the day, man, and then we was at Mark 5. You guys went and moved out of the house and went and got the studio downtown
third floor.
on Polk and Sutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when y'all connected us with Mark 5 because he was the mixer.
Yeah, well, he had the
had the bigger
24
equipment,
tracks.
Right, he had the
He had the
mixer.
24
We would
tracks.
make the tracks in y'all studio
Yep.
and then
And
go
you take
right
them over
next
there
door
and
and mix
record
it
it.
over there.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
So save you all kind of money because
Right.
his show was gonna charge you.
Oh yeah, most definitely he did.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely he did.
Oh, yeah. But
And
you know,
then we ended up getting a deal after that.
yeah,
y'all did. Y'all did.
So,
Right
yeah,
after that.
So yeah, speak on that. What happened with the deal? How did how it began? And
Well, we had a couple of so we hired this so we had a manager named Winston, right?
Yeah.
And you remember Winston?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
Winston.
and then Winston hired a lawyer for us, Mike Grittigos or whatever his name was. So Joe, what's his name?
Which one?
The lawyer that got us to deal with quality.
That's you just said his name. Mike, I forget his last name.
Yeah, but he was a big lawyer, whatever. So he shopped us, and then we had some deals on the table. So, the reason, I think, in my opinion, the reason why we went with the quality deal because they met with us. And one of our things was, we ain't gonna do nothing over the phone.
Mhm.
You know, we want to meet with you, look
Right.
you in your eye, right?
Right.
And so he got us out to L.A. Russ Regan and
Barry White.
and all
Elton
them,
John.
Elton John, all them.
He originally signed them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was a veteran
the man.
in the industry.
So what I liked about him, see what y'all on the first song he heard was called "Can You Feel Me," right?
Mhm.
And Feed Me did the third verse on there before Big Mac,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So
I
what I
remember that.
liked about the white boy was we walked in his office, me, him, and Winston. He's sitting in his big ass desk and all that, and this fool just turned around and said, "I love it." I was like, okay. I looked at Dane. I let him take it from there, and then one thing led to another, and we signed with him. But then they wanted us to, when we presented the album, man, they wanted us to, it was a big thing going on in the music industry right there. We was trying to fill these jails up. So we can talk about it now. So the majority of the stuff they were signing, was killing music,
The shit we
gangster
was
shit.
doing.
Yeah. Like y'all that got signed.
Right.
But we wasn't
Yeah,
doing
because
it. We wasn't doing it.
I ain't
So,
gonna cut you. I don't mean to cut you off, brother.
no, it's all good.
I'm gonna tell you what fucked up the signing. Y'all gonna remember that. You probably ain't tripping out. We was supposed to be a package deal. Y'all was bringing us in under the production thing. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's the thing we was just talking about with E-Money.
Yeah.
Y'all was bringing us
That's
in
right.
on it.
Yeah.
On our way to y'all studio.
Oh, that's when we went to jail?
Yeah.
Yeah,
feds
with the
got us
guns.
with pistols.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember
But then the
that.
deal,
Yeah.
the other deal, see,
That was a different deal.
all right, so
though.
we was on
Okay.
third floor.
That was a different deal.
Uh-huh.
When we was on third floor,
I remember that.
They were trying to broker a
remember
deal
that.
where Jive Records was about to give the
Yeah,
whole
whole
floor
floor.
$30 million.
Wasn't
That's
that
the
with the dude Devin?
No, that wasn't
No,
Devin
this
Branch.
was
No,
Because we went through a few
that wasn't Devin.
scenarios like that.
Yeah,
Devin
and
was
this
well,
was,
we was talking to Devin too with Rap a Lot and
yeah,
James.
this
and
was
them.
another DJ dude that was
Yeah.
up there,
Okay.
and he had to connect.
My Emotions brother.
but he messed up the connect. But everybody was supposed to be in on that deal.
Right, right.
So we was like, okay, cool.
Kenny M.
For us, that was after we had already had a deal. See, the thing with quality, after Rob got out of jail and we moved back and we started, working in the studio, then that's when we started to build a whole Hoopla brand.
Right.
As a group and everything that we were going to be about and how we were going to go about things.
Right.
And we built up the studio. So we studio working. We back to LA and back, sleeping in the car, all that early 90s, what was going on.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tell you, we did a show at the Oakland Convention Center.
Yeah.
The old Black Expo. Remember Black Expo? They have all different artists performing.
Yeah, we used to go to that shit all the time.
We was doing that thing, and we had sold about 200 tickets to people that we knew.
Right.
So we had it packed up in there. And what happened is, when they got up on the stage, they called our name. And 100 people got up from the audience and ran to the front. But it wasn't us, it was neutrons coming on.
Oh, shit.
So when the neutrons came on, everybody went and sat down. And the lawyer who was shopping our deal was there. And then when we came out, 100 people came back to the front. We was on the front of the Chronicle, the green date book. We was on the front of the Chronicle. So when we were in the elevator going back to the room after that show, the lawyer called Russ Regan at the label. He said, hey.
We got to sign these guys.
Now, at that point, it was us. He was shopping us, JT the Bigger Figure, and Forte. We was all getting shopped to Quality at the same time. He literally, we knew about it. Everybody knew what was going on. He was shopping all three of us. Whoever got the deal, got the deal. So we ended up
But he was shopping them, he was shopping a lot, not just Quality.
He was shopping to a bunch of labels.
Because
that's how they end up going to Priority and getting their deals. But I'm just saying for the Quality deal. So he called dude, and the next day we was in LA, and they signed. Everything was straight. We started touring. We went to Seattle, did a show with the Alcoholics. We went to Atlanta. We was all over. We went to Texas. We was all over everywhere. Then when we submitted the album, because that one song, Can You Feel Me, was like it
was gangster.
East Coast diss to the industry. So it had some cussing on it. But it still wasn't no gangster song.
Right.
But it had cussing on it.
Right.
And all he hears is the cussing. He's like, yeah. So we sent him the album. Album didn't have no cussing on it.
Oh, he don't like that.
He didn't like that.
He didn't like
that.
That
nigga called, like, what's up with the album, guys? Like, what you mean? That when we submitted our tape to him, all them songs was on there.
Right.
Can You Feel Me was just on there too.
Right.
So, but that's all you listen to.
Yeah, that's what caught him. Yeah.
So he flew us down there.
Yeah.
We sitting across the table from him. This nigga puts on another artist on his label, Bloods and the Crips.
Yeah.
He puts play on the Dat player. Bloods and the Crips is playing. He looking at us like,
yeah, we need more of that.
Yeah, that's what we need. Boom, turn it off. Put on South Central Cartel.
Yeah, that's when they were signed to.
Yeah, I remember them.
Played them.
Yeah.
LaViddy and them.
Literally told us.
I mean, LV.
We need more bitches and hoes.
He said that right to our face.
Not even joking. We need more bitches and hoes. We need, money and drugs and all that. And we looking at him like, is he really saying this? We now granted, so we had got $75,000 up front, and now we about to get $150,000 album deal, advance in our money. Now at that point, I had not seen $150,000 all at one time in that form of a check. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So we're looking at this dude like, is this dude serious right now?
Very, huh?
So we said, all right. He was like, yeah, I need something more like this, or I don't know what we're gonna do. So we leave. We driving back from LA. We ain't said nothing for about 70 miles. Just quiet, stewing like, are we gonna really try to not be us? Now, y'all know, we could have did it.
Yeah.
We'd have been like Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could have did it and played the role.
Right.
And been believable.
It'd have been more acting.
But we could have got away with it.
Yeah, for the money.
For the money.
Yeah.
And we was driving, we was like,
we got some of the money though.
We ended up getting some money because they had to pay us for what we had already done for the album. That's how we got.
We didn't get the whole 150, but we got some money.
The album that we put out, independent. That's how we got.
And we got that money back.
And then I looked at him and I was like, dude, we can't do that, man. Yeah. It ain't gonna be real. It ain't gonna be us. So
and on that note, right? What y'all think about the shit that's going on today? What it's because see, what I mean by that is like y'all know, because we probably ain't gonna have time to touch on everything. But like y'all know that our music was gangster rap. but it was actually what we was doing.
Yeah.
Which was why
Big difference.
we did. We didn't really bubble
They said,
like we
hey.
supposed to, because we was actually
That
living
sounds a
that
little
life.
too real there, but
Yeah, we was actually doing that shit.
A lot of people wasn't rapping
Yeah,
about
right.
shit they was doing.
hell no. They
Exactly.
was
They-
rapping
but-
about what everybody else was doing.
Absolutely.
But you know, like man, like we were saying, Meech, you know, we done been to Atlanta, Jack the Rapper with these cats. Man. That meant something. Jack
Yeah.
the Rapper was
Hey,
it
the
meant
biggest-
something.
that
Yeah.
was probably one
We
of
had
the
fun.
best last Jack the Rappers ever, though, huh?
I think
I
that
think
was
it
the
was
last.
the
They didn't have-
last.
they didn't have no more
It's in
after
the
that.
Dominican or Puerto Rico or
Yeah, they
something
tried to
now.
restart it, but
Or
he
DR or
died. He
something.
died the next year before
Right.
the next one.
Right.
So we was like the last ones to see him.
Because that was right after the who was that? The Two Live Crew, and they got into
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Luke and them got into it with the dog pack.
yeah, and then we went the year after that, right?
Yeah, after
Yeah,
that,
it was so much comedy at Jack the Rapper.
I like Jack the Rapper, man.
All I remember, what was the
Parties was dope.
Wasn't it?
other rapper? He
Ooh,
Parties
yeah,
was dope.
parties.
one of the cats we brought with us. I can't.
Who?
I ain't gonna say no names, but he ran out of breath while he was rapping. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah,
From
yeah,
my hood.
yeah. I remember that. I do.
And then just put the mic down and walk off.
Left.
Like, what
I
are you
was
doing?
dying.
But yeah, that was
Me and him almost went to jail out there with the same person you talk about. We jumped in the rental car. He hooked up with some broad in Decatur,
Uh-huh.
and we didn't know how far Decatur was out, so we rolled.
It ain't that far though.
But we didn't know.
It ain't that far.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we rolling. Soon as we get on the freeway, I forgot what freeway it was, and we rolling towards the motherfucker. Hella police was behind us. And we was like, oh, fuck that. So I just jumped back off and came back to the hotel. I'll never forget that. And that's when, what's the name? Was that Jack the Rapper? What's the nigga in the wheelchair?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
From Vallejo.
Vallejo,
6 Joe.
Yeah,
6 Joe.
Yeah.
Six
Hey,
Joe was
Because
a
remember they
beast.
had the videotape when we was watching
Listen,
on the
man,
plane going back home.
Listen,
remember?
Listen, let me tell you something, man. One day a brother,
Nobody wanna
a
leave
cat
that
that I
alone.
know, dog, I will tell the story though. A cat that I know, right? You know, 6'4" Joe used to have the parties out of Vallejo in his house.
Yeah.
One of my boys came back and said, hey, man, it's a guy in Vallejo who's got you on tape. I said, what? And at first, I'm like totally oblivious.
Yeah, got you on
I'm like,
tape what?
oh, yeah.
In
on
Atlanta?
tape. Yeah,
okay.
going bad, going real bad. And he said, yeah, he's showing it to everybody. I was like, fuck it.
He's showing it to everybody.
You just walk in and see it. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. He had me he had me on rotation.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, I mean, Jack the Rapper was a good time. And
Right.
see, that's again a golden age of music that these folks now don't know nothing about because they start going to
Nah,
them
they
and
don't.
fighting every
Right.
time and shut
And see,
everything
yeah,
down.
and that's what I was asking. Like, Nietzsche, you know, like I was saying, we got caught up really living the life that we was rapping. Not that we was rapping it, then chose to live it. It was like, you know, when WA came out, we was like, God damn, these niggas talking about the shit we doing.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't like, oh, damn, they talking about the shit, now let's try to do it.
Right.
Nah.
We was
Yeah.
already
doing it.
active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I already know that.
and that's where I believe me and my brother blew our chance because we got wrapped up, you know, caught a hell of a case in '97 on our way to go to go fuck with the boys in Houston.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? When Mean Green was alive and
Right,
all
right.
that, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, like I was asking y'all though, what do y'all feel about the status of what they call gangster rap, drill music, or whatever it is? Not like, I mean, it's oversaturated. I mean, what's your opinion on that though?
They all sound the same.
Yeah, that's true.
They
I'll
all
tell you
sound-
what.
Majority of them do.
It's
And I can't
no-
understand their lyrics either.
I don't really listen. I don't really listen to them too much.
The problem is there's no substance to it.
That you,
You see what I'm saying? When y'all was doing your thing, it was substance to it.
Yeah, that's
there was
true.
a thing you were living that you were trying to express.
right,
These cats is just mumbo jumbo,
right.
and they all saying the same stuff, and they all doing the same thing. And because the labels want us uninformed and zombies, they pushing it.
Right.
Look at the female rappers from when we was coming up
Bro, it's way
They
to
too
what
wasn't
the
doing
female rappers are now.
Yeah, they wasn't doing that.
Everybody, it's not a female rapper out that ain't selling sex.
Right,
Yeah.
Ain't no
That's
MC
true.
Lights.
right.
Ain't no
Nah.
Queen
Brats.
Latifah.
Ain't no Queen Latifah. Ain't no Moni Loves.
Yo-Yo.
Yo, all the New York folks that was doing it.
Boss, remember her?
Boss, all of
Yeah,
them. You know,
yeah.
they
Hard.
weren't all selling sex. Now, a Foxy Brown was, Lil Kim
But
was
that
sexy.
was later.
But they
Yeah.
was sexy.
Yeah.
But they wasn't just,
But that was later.
Nah,
Yeah,
now
that was-
they ain't got no filter now.
yeah, it's
Right.
gone.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gone.
But
Nah.
this But y'all, listen, them two that you just named is the ones who started this shit.
Right, but even what they started, they still had substance of what they was talking about. They wasn't just
But
talking
they
about,
had substance
here it
because
is, it's pink,
they had
it's
substance.
pink, come over here, slap me.
Yeah, but you had substance. You know what? But you had substance
I'm spanking it.
because you had Biggie and Jay-Z writing the lyrics. So you had the substance.
So now you got what? We don't know who's writing them. But we know they there's an agenda that they're fulfilling.
Right.
So somebody's writing them. You know what I'm saying? Sexy
Right.
Red. There's no way. Listen, I used to laugh. I used to tell my wife the little whatever the hook for her song was that went famous when I first started seeing it online. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was not serious music.
Her coochie pink and a booty
Yeah,
hole brown.
I kept telling my wife, booty hole brown. You know, it was funny to me.
Right.
And then when I looked around, it was on the radio.
Yeah, that shit real.
And I seen the video, and I said, what the fuck is wrong with the world we live in? But that's a testimony to where we at.
Where we at.
We in a bad place.
Right.
There's some good songs out there, though.
Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I like Glorilla style.
Yeah.
Glorilla's good.
Yeah. I like her personality,
Yeah,
too.
because she just like, she talk her shit.
But she ain't just like, here go the pussy, eat the pussy.
I know what you mean.
Come on.
I like Glow, too.
Yeah, but she do talk her shit.
She talk her shit,
which
which is cool, but she do it in, to me, a little more classy way.
Right.
Kind of a throwback to Lil' Kim them and that type of vibe.
Right.
She got good energy.
Here go my, here goes everything I got.
And her storytelling is immaculate.
She's good.
That's what make it. Meech is like, because she talked the shit. But you can visualize it because she's telling a story.
And she got good cadence.
Right.
And you can understand, even if she country as hell, you can still understand, at least you can, look, we know all right, so we can follow along with the flow pattern.
Right.
So we know, even if we don't know every word, we know at least what you're saying, but these, just sent and then went, and then tent. Like, what?
Shit, man.
You ain't got to rhyme no more, dude. You don't even have to rhyme.
You don't.
You don't have to rhyme.
You just got to ride the beat.
You got to be on the beat, but it don't matter if your words rhyme.
It don't rhyme. Ain't none of that shit rhyme.
Yeah, because it ain't even
they
what
just
we
ride
did.
The beat.
Right.
That's what made it unique and difficult
Right.
to be able to make sense with every line and every pattern that you're going to use. These cats they're not bound by any of them rules that we went by. Like, your song got to make sense.
Do y'all ever sit back and listen to one of these young nigga songs and you be like, damn, if that was us, nigga, Rob would have said, nigga, what is that?
What is that? You shut the hell up.
Get your ass out
Get out the booth.
But you know,
next.
But you know who, what's the name is dope, though? He's younger than us. I actually like his music a lot. From Hunters Point.
Oh, Larry Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he a little bit different, though. He a little different.
No, he's a lot younger than us.
Is he? Yeah, so it's a little bit,
He's my son age.
Jay Murray turned me on to him years ago. Like, so he
got a whole nother style.
He got a whole other vibe, and it's working.
It's working.
But
you know what I'm saying?
This is the main part.
So it's a couple out
that's
there.
going on with today's music.
But he's always been independent, so
20 years from now, ain't nobody gonna be bumping.
No,
it's not gonna be the old, like, you know, we look back 20 years and we bump.
Right.
Like my whole playlist in my phone is 80s and
my shit is
and
Death
90s.
Row
You know what I'm
and all that shit. Yeah.
So 20 years from now, they're gonna be missing music.
Right.
Shit, 10 years from now, they're gonna be
because it's
gonna be a gap.
even the R&B.
Right.
When was the last time you heard like a real R&B ballad song that was gonna stay? Luther gone, nobody took his place. Nobody's in there making no songs.
I'm about to make one.
R&B music. Think about it. Who's out there really? Ain't no groups. Ain't no girls groups. Ain't no men's groups. Ain't really no male. Chris Brown. Think of who is a new straight up just R&B dude that's just an R&B crooner. Like, even though he wasn't the greatest singer, Keith Sweat had slaps.
Right.
Well, I talked to Mad Max. She back with In Vogue. Darren's met Mad
No, that's cool. They old as hell, though. I'm talking about the new artists that come up. No, I'm saying they're not nobody. I'm talking about the new artists that are coming up. There's nobody to replace.
Right.
That's why there's still space for In Vogue, because they haven't been replaced.
Niggas don't sing to females no more.
They don't do that.
They don't do that.
And the women sing to each other.
But it's gonna be hard to replace In Vogue.
No, just not even replace them. Just it's always been groups.
Because I'm gonna keep it real
Destiny
with you.
Child already.
That's the only. But that's the only one.
And then since then,
but they wasn't, to me. Destiny's Child ain't had nowhere to range
of In Vogue.
Oh, I agree.
Beyonce was manufactured for the system.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you notice, she get rid of every bitch that she think look better. Except for Kelly, because they say that's her sister.
They say,
you know what I'm saying?
She get rid of everybody.
They should be like, bye-bye.
Because how the hell you put Michelle in the group? Michelle ain't got no body. She's not a gorgeous girl, and she can't sing.
Look, and you know what they said? she's perfect
She's
for the
perfect.
job.
Yeah.
'Cause nobody's gonna be looking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the industry.
Yeah, and now you hearing about all the shit now that how her and Jay-Z done blocked everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gatekeepers.
Yeah, they done
They
blocked everybody.
keeping hold of the control.
And this is my next point. Why the fuck is we praising motherfuckers like, not us, but why is our people, why do we praise people like that? Now you got the fake nigga Dr. Umar, he being busted out. Every motherfucker that people look up to, right, is being busted. I knew the nigga was a fraud, man.
he been building a school for 32 years.
Yeah.
32 years.
Ain't dropped a brick yet.
But you know what? You want y'all, I'm finna touch on some shit, right? Motherfuckers finna be mad at me. Okay, look. Why every motherfucker that's a fraud is a motherfucker you know didn't have no bitches growing up?
That's why he's a fraud.
That's why he's a fraud.
He had to create a persona.
Yeah.
Why?
He had to create a persona.
I asked a chick this the other day. I said, you name one nigga that's caught up in some bullshit that you can say, you know what? I bet that nigga had hoes growing up.
Nah.
Not one.
That's why
Shannon Sharp looked like a black-ass alligator. Come on now. Diddy looked like he got Down syndrome because his eyes is like 2 centimeters from his nose. Jay-Z looked like the camel on a cigarette pack.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Straight facts.
Come on, man.
Show camel.
We know, and y'all surprised that these niggas is brutalizing bitches? These niggas is getting back at you hoes who left for the cute D-boys back in the day.
Yeah.
See?
Come on now. Let's preach it.
Yeah, they clapping back right now.
Yeah, they clapping back. I got
clapping
money
back.
now. I'm going to leave with my wallet, but I'm going to dog these bitches out. That's why you hoes who falling for that shit get treated like that.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's what y'all wanted.
That's what y'all wanted.
Look, y'all dissed them back in the day,
Mhm.
and now it's get back time.
You know why? Because these women think, bro. They think, y'all. Let me get a nigga that don't look so good. He gonna worship me.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
he will. Until you get that nigga all that attention and these other competitive ass women.
Gonna be like, hey.
What is he doing, girl? He got that girl. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z with Beyonce. You think these bitches ain't attracted to Jay-Z because he with Beyonce? Or like Nas said, nigga, you getting girls because of your looks?
Yeah, you sure ain't getting that.
Huh?
That's real talk, though.
Come on now, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Nigga, the bitch got the attention for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so with her on your arm, you know, every bitch want to be Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So you got her, so they wonder, well, damn, Jay-Z must be the man. Jay-Z ain't shit.
Ain't shit?
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get Dr. Umar ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And I'm going to say it, nigga, and I hope you see it, nigga, and you clap back so we can have a battle online, nigga, and boost my views, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious.
No,
nigga, I been knew that nigga was a fake, man.
He is funny.
That nigga's a fake. Nigga, you's a fraud. You don't even take care of your kids. Nigga, your daughter out there loose as fucking jumped, beat up, and where's you? Or at least I paid child support. You bitch ass nigga, child support don't mean nothing.
It don't.
Nah.
Be a father,
They forced
nigga.
you to do that, coward.
Be a father,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can be broke and be a good father.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It
You
don't
know
have
what
nothing to do with the
I'm
money.
Yeah, don't take no money to be a
but
good
why
father.
do we gravitate to that shit?
Because the country that we live in and the world that we live in pushes them up
Yeah, we condone fuckery.
and put them in front of you.
Yeah.
Because that's that mass media.
Mhm.
Come on now. We just look at it. Biggie and Tupac was around. Jay-Z was in the background.
Right.
We wasn't even tripping off Jay-Z.
No.
Nah, not at all.
And then what happened? Both of them, East Coast and West Coast dudes, gone within a year. And who's left standing?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Every time, and somebody was trying to argue a point
Nas
that
kinda started-
Jay-Z
came
was
up there,
never
too.
the best in any generation. There was always somebody better than him. And then I told the cat, I said, yeah, but he was there through all of it.
Yeah.
He was one or two. If he wasn't one, he was three.
Who you talking about?
Jay-Z, as far as being out there with songs pumping. And then when Tupac and Biggie died,
He rose to the
he
top.
took over.
Yeah.
And he left all his dudes.
But you know, they say that nigga ran out of the meeting. They had a black meeting, like all the black CEOs and stuff like that had a meeting how they was gonna try to build a conglomerate as far as the label with Eric B and Suge and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They say Jay-Z ran and told the
And
Jewish people.
and told the man.
Yeah, he
Hey,
told the man.
He was
Master,
snitch.
Yeah.
Master, they's
look-
over there plotting on
And
you.
look at this though, y'all. Suge in jail, Diddy in jail, Pac and Biggie dead.
And who's
But Jay-Z still
and
out.
who's still standing?
Jay-Z.
And his best friend broke.
Yep. His best friend.
How you let your best friend be broke?
How you do that?
Jay was a part of that too, but he got away.
Yeah. He probably didn't get away though. She probably
No,
could
let's
come
see the
back on
difference.
him.
I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Brought it
The
down.
It ain't
difference is
over with
when they
yet.
brought his name
Yeah.
into it,
Nah.
he sued and got the lawyer fired because he got the machine still behind him.
Hey, but
They
you
left
know
Diddy
what, though?
alone.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Y'all gotta peep this and you tell me what y'all think. Nigga, that nigga might have paid that bitch $100 million, nigga, and made her sign an NDA. And he could talk that shit, but she can't. Only way she could say something is if she's subpoenaed.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it was a payment.
That nigga might have paid her.
No, it was a payment. I'm not saying he did. I'm not.
Just think about it. If you represent somebody who was, we're gonna have to mute that. But anyway,
he was messing with Foxy Brown.
If somebody that was taken advantage of, right?
You know,
and you was representing them illegally, right? I'll take the embarrassment for my $10 million, my $20 million. If she got 100, I'm gonna get 20 of that 100 because I'm getting my 20% retainer. So I'm gonna get my 20 million, and I'll take the embarrassment. Go ahead, talk all the shit you want to. Say I'm a clown, say I'm a bullshit lawyer, all that. But you paid my client 100 million, and I got 20 of that.
Yeah, and that's why he goes away without saying anything.
Yeah,
and no more interviews for him. Peace out. Yeah.
Peace out.
We're dismissing the case.
Yeah, we're prejudiced.
But that's how the thing works. And I'm gonna tell you, what's happened to Diddy when he didn't pay that $40 million. Because if he had paid the $40 million,
this wouldn't happen.
And because he was in trouble because he's a dirty dirtbag type of nigga anyway. But what he did was when he didn't give her that money and she filed that lawsuit, it put everything on paperwork.
Yeah.
All that testimony. Because before that,
gave her that money to shut up.
It ain't on the record. And before that, it ain't on the record. But once you get that lawsuit, anybody can go grab that paperwork and be like, oh, this is what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got something for your ass.
Of that, right? That video never surfaced until after he refused.
That was a setup. That's what I'm saying. That goes to show you how much of a setup.
And that shit was like 9 years ago or some shit like that.
So you know they've been holding that.
Yeah.
They've been waiting. And we know
he paid 50 to have to get the tape. But while they was reviewing it, somebody had their phone and they was filming the tape on their phone.
Yep.
And that's what they got now.
They didn't even have the. I know they didn't even have the original.
That's why they was trying to fight it. Oh, it's sped up and it's chopped. And nah, dude just sat there with his phone.
And look, that ain't had nothing to do with the case.
No, none.
But it convicted him though.
Just like I was telling you though. Why they ain't convicted the nigga for assault weapons with
I told you all the guns. I told you.
What?
That shit went away. I said that to Dame.
Nigga, they grind the fuck out me and Meech for that shit.
They didn't even mix it.
Nigga, we wasn't nowhere near this.
Remember we was arguing on Facebook, and I was like, man, I don't see that much evidence. Double like, nigga, they got guns. Nigga, they found all that shit. I seen that shit. They never brought it up.
Never brought it up.
Nah,
but they still can.
Right, but they
was never charged for it.
But they
whatever. Yeah, that's about to say they never.
I know, but whatever they didn't charge you for,
you never know.
I know, but it's gonna be like you should have been done that.
No, damn, I done seen niggas where I was in Quentin, right? By the state charge. They get a violation, not a full case, right? Violation in the state back then, I don't know what it is now, but back then it used to be 12 months maximum. So that means you can get anywhere from 2 weeks to 12 months. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga fight that gun case 12 months, he thinking all I got is this parole violation. I'm gonna do my 12 flight and go home. Nigga, the feds waiting at the gate.
To come get you. But he already fed, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but they can let him out, and as soon as he gets to dressing out, guess what?
When is his sentencing coming up, right?
October.
October.
Hey, I knew the way the case flamed out, but I knew when they didn't let him out, he's about to be there for another minute.
Yeah, because if they wasn't going
normally they would have let him out.
Yeah, they ain't gonna give him nothing major. I don't know, he might get like 10, 20, something like that.
Right, but it goes to my point, y'all, that we need real people to look up for our kids to look up. We would never look up to another man. We grown ass men.
We was talking about
what I'm saying? We might admire something you did, like, oh, y'all like the way he did that. But that's about as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But we need people for our kids to want to be. And not only a rapper or a ball player or a fucking stripper or twerker or something like that. We need, positive role models and everybody that our black community, because like I told motherfuckers, as long as y'all got to understand, Jay-Z, Diddy, all them niggas got jobs. They telling y'all they billionaires, but them niggas don't have $1 billion liquid in the bank. If they sold everything they own and cashed out, they'd be worth $1 billion.
Yeah,
worth
it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that means.
Worth and having in liquid is two different things.
Yeah.
So how do we praise motherfuckers with a job to lead our people astray? Because that's their job. Their job is to lead us astray.
Yeah.
So as long as they controlled by the powers that be or whatever, so will we be if we follow them.
Yeah. We have to. The one thing that unfortunately society has done is every time we get a leader, they kill him.
Yeah.
If they don't kill him, they break him down financially or disgrace him.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like for us as black men, it's difficult to even step into that spot. Because when you step into that spotlight, you're putting a target on your back.
Absolutely.
And that's just real talk. And see, this is when it comes to black and white. I say it's some stuff white folks, I went to school with them, some folks I know, they don't even think or worry about.
Right.
Period. It don't even cross their mind.
Right.
But we thinking about it all day.
Right.
Just the whole grind that we own of we always trying to what? We're not just doing it for ourselves. We got to break through what's fighting against us.
Right.
See, they don't have nothing fighting against them.
Right.
They can do whatever they want to, whenever they want to, however they want to. Don't
When
think
they
twice
want
about
to.
it. Go get a loan. Go get a house. My granddaddy had money. Yeah, my granddaddy was a sharecropper.
Right.
So we didn't have a chance to build wealth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My family still got some property in Louisiana. So back then we was kind of nice.
Yeah, ours is in
You know what I'm saying? So we got property out there. But I'm like, that ain't helping me out here.
Right, we got some in Terrell, Texas.
You know what I'm saying? What's that doing for me right here?
Right.
What we do, unless I'm going to move there and live on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm not going to do. No.
Nah.
So we gotta forge our own. And then as much as this, the world is battling against us, we gotta be and it's the real men.
Right.
No matter what your walk of life is, you could be from the streets, you could be from the suburbs, you could be from the city, whatever. You can be real in all of those forms. It ain't all one thing. See, we get this thing where if you ain't hard, you ain't a real man. That's not true.
Nah.
Well, the definition of hard has been misconstrued. Hard don't mean you walk around with your mug on, acting a fool, knocking
All
on ladies
day.
upside the head, taking their purse and shit. That ain't hard. Hard is how hard you gonna work
To get what you gotta
get
get.
what you gotta get to support your family.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what's gangster.
Yeah. And the
You
world
know what I'm
is
saying? If you gotta move in that kind of way to support them,
then
we
that's what you
understand
gotta
that
do.
too.
That's what you gotta do.
Right? You know, that's what you gotta do. But
Exactly.
that's what it is. That's what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? Which is why me and Meech always gravitated towards y'all, because y'all never stepped outside and tried to be something that you not.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Now I know a motherfucker can't push y'all too far because you're gonna find out how y'all really is
Right.
if you do that. But y'all don't have the instant snap that I have, because I've been through a whole lot of different shit.
Yeah, so you ready
You know
to go.
what I'm saying? So mine is like, let me get rid of this threat immediately.
And let me tell you,
You know what I'm saying?
one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet.
Yeah, for real.
Just don't get on his bad side.
Yeah, I'm cool as
fuck.
It's a whole nother
double
stuff. Yeah,
cool.
it's a whole
nice.
nother
Fuck,
subject. The man will give you the shirt off his back
Sure
and
will.
do with anything he can for you. But just don't get going the wrong direction. Because after that goes, can't nobody. I told you, them Daly City cats, I was like, hey, man, y'all need to go.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all need but shout out to Pacifica right now. But y'all need to go. Y'all need to leave the set, man.
But me and Meech, man, we really wanted y'all here because we want to just give y'all flowers for being them type of dudes.
Yeah,
Right on.
for sure.
Right
Appreciate
on.
that.
All bullshit aside,
Real
we done
talk.
been through a lot of shit together, y'all.
Yeah.
We done been through a lot.
Yeah,
that's
for
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
You know
And,
that's right.
we always had y'all back. So if it get
Yeah.
funky, y'all know.
Yeah, we knew.
They fuck with us, nigga.
Hey,
Yeah, we knew.
somebody had broke in the studio down on the third floor. Dub was like, y'all need me to leave something up in here?
I remember
I'll
that.
put it right. I'm gonna put it right over here behind
Yeah,
this
for
thing
real.
right here.
And see, that's what motherfuckers don't understand. Like we were saying before, I don't want to go too deep into it because there was some ocean, but niggas didn't understand why we even fucked with y'all. We fucked with y'all because y'all solid niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why. I
Vice
don't-
versa, though.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that. You don't have to be what I am for me to respect you.
Can I give a shout out to P Dunk in the midst of this conversation?
That's right.
Because that's how I met both of these
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
Well, I already knew him,
Going to his funeral, going to that funeral.
but
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah,
about
okay.
Double. But
Right.
yeah, but that's when I got cool with Double at P Dunk's funeral. We
I
always
really
upstairs.
wanted to give y'all that, man. All bullshit aside, like I said, man, we'll be here for 6 hours talking about all the shit we've been through. But overall, we never had to question y'all loyalty for nothing.
Oh no,
No, we folks.
you never have to worry about that.
You know how much that mean, though?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Real
That
talk.
means a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's why,
'Cause, hey, it's a lot of unsolid cats.
whenever y'all call,
Yeah,
whenever
that's why I
y'all
still
call,
fuck
we
with
there,
y'all
man.
to
Yeah,
this
for
day.
sure. But y'all,
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
When I was
Whenever
up
y'all
there,
call,
I was
we
doing the
there.
events. They was like, man, we
Yeah, I
gonna
liked
come
it
support
there
you,
too.
dog.
I like
Y'all
it
came
there.
through. We looked. That was about a good 2-3 month run.
Yeah.
Y'all was fucking with us.
And we slowly
and
built the numbers up.
it
We
felt
kept
good.
posting it.
And then
I said,
dude-
let
and
me
then-
go live. Then
and
dude
then-
got to tripping.
Ain't
And right
that
when
right?
it got good.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, I need my nights back. Oh, really? Okay. But it's all good.
He saw what we did.
Yeah. And he wanted it. And then
Consistency.
I'm not even gonna mention
The consistency.
the consistency.
Yeah.
Remember, it was just
We
a
was doing
handful.
even up in when y'all was coming up to the zone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and I want y'all to know, I see the support and I see the love, because a lot of situations you see love going one way,
Right.
but then you don't see the reciprocation of
Right.
it,
Right.
and that's when you know it don't feel right. But for us, it's always been mutual.
It's been straight up.
Everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And we've never. Ain't never been no BS.
We ain't never bullshit.
And that's one thing.
We ain't never
that's
tried to
cool.
snake each other.
Yeah,
for
none of that.
You
For
know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Yeah,
None of that. You know what I'm saying?
None of that.
None of that.
There's
You
too
know what I'm
many
saying?
of them.
Nah, nigga, your woman or your woman, nigga, that's sis to
That's
us.
sis. That's
Nigga,
it.
That's it. That's all.
Family.
That's
Now,
it.
you know, nigga might try to creep on one of their homegirls.
Yeah, quick.
Hey, look,
You know what I mean?
we know about that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Quick.
But now, you know, but we ain't going past that. You know, hey, sis, hook me up, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, man, and see, this is what we want y'all youngsters to take heed of, man. Grown men could have a solid relationship for decades, man, without any kind of turmoil or anything. Even a disagreement, man, you could come back from, man.
Yeah.
But physical harm to one another, man, if it's a solid brother now in your, you can't return
Hey,
from
'cause
that.
we done had some arguments in that studio.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that ain't what we want. Oh
Right.
yeah, man, this is the way I've been doing it. We've been going back and forth.
Right.
Rob was worse. Rob be like,
Rod
stereo, come out
Yeah,
the booth.
Rod used to get on
Come out the booth, stereo. Yeah, somebody else go in there. I can't deal with this right now. Stereo, you need to go practice. Rob is so cold on that booth, man.
You know?
He shut that, but boop, yeah.
See, and that's what we need, y'all. We need men
I miss
that's
stereo.
in position, though. Hopefully, what we all doing, you know what I'm saying? The songwriting and producing, the event planning and stuff that you doing, and the podcast that me and me's doing. Hopefully, we can all elevate and come back together and be those guys to help
the next
steer the
generation.
the next generation, because it's fucked up. Everybody is cutthroat right now.
Yeah.
It's no more us. It was always us.
Us, yeah. We was whatever we
It was never
moving,
me. It was
that's how
never
we got
you.
to all went to
It
Jack the Rapper.
Right. It was
I started
always
calling
us.
everybody like
Right.
y'all going.
Yeah.
You was
'Cause
like,
your
all right, tell
cousin
me
had
what's
to
up.
plug. My uncle had the tickets.
Yep.
It was us.
It was
us.
Yeah, we was thick down there.
Man,
Yeah, it was us.
Almost
the
went to
Bay
jail.
Area was
The Bay,
represented
we
at
was
Jack
well
the Rapper that
represented.
year.
Oakland,
But
Frisco,
just even our
Richmond,
clique, it
Vallejo.
was about 13 of us.
Right.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Before I don't want to leave without saying this. I want to congratulate y'all.
Yeah, me too.
On where y'all have gone with this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
man.
Because
sir.
look, I was at the house on the laptop with y'all.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all was probably in the
You know
car.
that's still on the page.
Oh yeah, keep that up. That tells the
That's
story.
still on
That ain't
the
going
page.
nowhere.
So it's like when you see the growth.
Right.
Yeah, it's
And
dope.
see, like something like you was talking about earlier. I celebrate that.
Right.
Yeah.
When you send me the links, I send them out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I want you to
Thank you.
prosper.
We appreciate
I want
that.
I want you to blow up.
Yeah, I used to be in
I
the
want
car
this
a lot
to be
too.
the next what's Noriega and them.
Drink champ.
I want y'all to be the next them, but more substance.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
I
can
like
do that. We can have the fun, but there's a message that needs to get out.
Right.
And I see y'all pushing that. Yeah,
Right.
y'all can have whatever guest you come on, but you get your voice out there
Right.
of what's going wrong and how we can fix it and how,
Right.
what.
Yeah,
and
right.
it's all about, and it's individual.
Yeah.
You know, it can't just be you.
No.
It got to be a bunch of individual grown
Yeah.
men all stand up at the same time
Yeah.
in unison and say, you know
There
what,
you go.
we've had enough.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the changes
Yeah,
that
we
need to
have.
be made. Because
It's gonna happen.
the last thing
I know it is.
It's
is
gonna happen.
the women are out of control because the men ain't
Yeah.
Ain't being
position.
men.
Yeah.
We ain't in a position.
They ain't being men.
The men, because I can guarantee you, the men that I know around the circle, it's not going to happen in my house.
No. Hell no.
We're not having any of
No,
that.
we got rules and codes.
We good.
Yeah.
We straight. So the problem is the rest of these cats,
Right.
as you said earlier, there's not enough good men
in the world.
out there. I think
Right.
one of y'all had said when we was
So
outside.
we both speak on that a lot.
Yeah, and we're outnumbered.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
And
more
then-
good women than it is
And
good
then
men.
if we're taken,
What that leave the
then
women with?
so
Yeah.
we got to train.
So
at least
either they got to share a good man,
and that's
or fuck with
when have you ever?
a
What
fuck nigga by
generation?
themselves.
What generation says is people making that statement? Now
Right.
you might know you sharing a dude,
Right.
but you
Yeah.
ain't on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sharing my guy.
Right.
Like, no,
Nah,
that's
they
not
they
what
ain't
we're
doing
doing.
that.
Right.
Nah.
That's not what we're doing. So I'm with you on that, dude. And whatever we need to do outside of this podcast,
Right.
as far as staying
Oh,
lit
well,
and
come on,
communicating. No, I'm saying we do that
connected,
anyway.
so
But if we really start to move in those circles,
right.
like I might not talk to you in the last couple of weeks,
right.
but if I talk to you every week,
right,
and I talk to Meech every week,
and throw an idea
and we
out
talking,
there, right,
and we plotting, then we gonna say, let's just go ahead and do it,
right,
and then that's when we're gonna start. So it's on all of us to keep that vibe going and build it, so we can be the example. So other cats that may not have the confidence we have, nobody in here is lacking any confidence. That's not one of our problems.
Nah, not at all.
Insecurity. Insecurity's not in the room today.
There's not a lack of testosterone
in here. So as we roll and we put ourselves in position to be those role models for the next generation and the other cats that's our age,
right?
They might
for
see
them
the
to
light.
Step in line.
Yeah, step in line. Stop acting like a J cat.
Right.
We did that when we was 15.
Right.
These cats are still out here running around doing whatever. Life is not like that no more.
Don't cry about the youngsters getting killed and going to jail if you're the one initiating
and leading them down that road.
Right.
So that's where we at, man. I think we can. I mean, we got what, 25, 30 years left, 40 if we lucky.
Right.
Yeah.
We might as well use it wisely. We done did everything. We said it earlier, we done did everything else.
Right.
Why not do this and then make a change for a generation?
That's what we're trying to do.
So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate what y'all do.
I appreciate you for
and
coming.
I appreciate the men that you guys stand for. Everybody not like that. Like you was talking about us, y'all the same way.
Yeah,
everybody know, Darren Demetri, everybody know.
Right.
If you from the city,
you know.
If you from the Oakland, you know.
Yeah.
It's a well-known factor.
Yeah, we solid and proud ourselves on being there.
Y'all solid.
Yes, sir.
Never had an issue.
Right. And with that being said, man, we got to wrap this up. Like I said, we be here all day.
Oh, we can keep going.
Be here till Friday.
We ain't even told no story.
Hey,
we got political. We didn't even tell no story. But
exactly.
Nah, we didn't. But we can bring y'all back on.
Y'all coming back.
Okay.
Bring y'all back on.
But before we go, y'all let everybody know how they can get in touch with y'all, man.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Facebook, Rob. Everything is Rob Bess.
Okay.
Everything.
Instagram, Rob Bess.
Instagram, Rob Bess.
Rob
Facebook, Rob Bess. I do a bunch of skits on TikTok, Rob Bess.
Tell them what you got coming up.
YouTube. My YouTube is Rob Bess 123. Well, Timeline 360 is the YouTube channel. And I got a couple of singles coming out because I'm in the process of I have opportunity, since I got a lot of records, to kind of get rid of some, get into this publishing deal. So I'm doing a couple of more singles coming out next couple of months. But the main thing I'm focusing on is this fishing show because it's going to bring a whole other element.
I want to be a part of that.
Hooked on bait.
Yeah, but people
Hooked on bait.
Don't unplug that, man.
Yeah, it's called Hooked on Bait.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have a bunch of series in different places. But the main reason for the show is I fish a lot. But I did.
Yeah, you do. I be seeing you.
Yeah, I fish a lot.
I follow you, man. Yeah, I be seeing you catching them
and
fish.
one of my things messed around and went 6 million. I was like, I'm in the wrong business. And then I started looking it up, and it's a real big business. But so I want to, what we do, I call Damon. You have to have a team with this. What I want to do, you can't just do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we came into an agreement. So the thing with the show is it's comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fishing. It's not going to be the type of show where I'm going to teach you how to fish, but while I'm teaching you how to fish or whatever, I'm going to have guests on it. Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
it's going to be
too much.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Y'all watch it and see.
Yeah. Hooked on Bait.
Hooked on Bait is coming. We're going to, like I say, film some episodes this coming weekend, and hopefully we're going to drop it by October, November, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And we're going to come out with the YouTube channel first, and then we're going to see how that works. I don't fish. So I'm going to be the comedy relief.
I like
you understand
fishing.
what I'm saying? So we're going to have a ball, and the first few episodes, we're going to have our families and stuff on it because we're going up there with our families.
Okay.
So we're going to try to make it something that's an experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not just a show about fishing, but a show about life.
Yeah.
And then we fishing, though.
And bonding through fishing.
Bonding through fishing.
Right.
Families, how we interact, and just how we, get along. Because think about TV nowadays, most of it is reality TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's real people doing real stuff. Some of it's scripted.
Right.
But, that's what people enjoy. So we're going to try to see what we can do, man, and it's going to...
And I'm going to bring a bunch of music.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It meets urban.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the fishing show is going to meet the urban side and the music and the whole hip-hop culture and life that we all, that's what we live. What we wear, how we carry ourselves, that's all part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring that where most fishing shows is like, we're gonna go down here to Jimmy Joe. We're gonna bring it for us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun, and we're gonna have a ball at it, man. And with that, we're gonna push that. You know, I had a gospel record out. I'm gonna drop another one probably first of the year.
Okay.
But Male Factor DP is my Instagram. Hit me on there. Facebook, Damon Pierson. And we got a lot of things going. I'm working, cultivating a little podcast thing now. That I'm gonna do from a group that I got. I haven't got the full title and all that together yet, but hopefully that's coming next couple of months. I'm building up the clientele and the crowd around it. But I just and I let y'all know I've been watching y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because I told Rob I was gonna start one at the beginning of the year. Then I started watching y'all and said, okay, this ain't as easy as I thought it was.
No, it ain't.
Because y'all, you know, I remember from where y'all was to where you are now. Like, okay, I need
we just got the guy that make it easy. So
I
might want to snatch that card on you.
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
So I get my studies in with y'all, and you know, and the other stuff that you're talking about, man. You know, pushing.
Shout out to Bay Area Podcast Studio, man. This is the man. I'm telling you.
Yes,
you want
he
your
is.
podcast looking professional like this. Y'all fuck with him, man. He's real solid, man. And make it happen for you.
Numero uno.
And with that being said, y'all, you know, let's wrap this up. This is another one like the other one. End of the Point Makers Podcast, man. I think this is episode 21, I believe.
21.
Congratulations.
Before we do leave, though, I want to send a shout out to Jazz and Bappa. I seen them over the weekend. They told me, well, how much they watched the podcast. So, you know, I ain't going to forget about y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all my family. And I just want to send a shout back out to y'all.
Right,
keep watching. Keep pushing.
We appreciate y'all support, man. And everybody out there, man, like, share, subscribe, man, and comment as well, man. Even if you don't agree with what we saying, man, we ain't gonna go 51-50 on you. Just you know, as long as you say it respectfully, we're gonna answer it respectfully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, and that's what we need from y'all, man. We need some subscribers, we need some likes, we need some shares. Spread the word, man. Let everybody know what's going on. And if you have something on your chest that you want to get out, you got a brand that you want to put out, songs, whatever you got going on, hit our inboxes, man. We are at Point Makers Podcast on Instagram. Go on and hit us, drop us a line, man, and we'll get back at you, and we'll find a way to get you in here so we can get you in the spotlight.
Amen.
All right?
Black-owned business.
That's right. We love y'all, man. Take care.
Peace. Shout out to Jermaine.